Hi, folks. Welcome back to Pop Up Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we are here to continue our journey with Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yay!
It's in its last season. We're on the 4th episode. This episode is called what?
Out of the Past.
Out of the Past. We know we had 2 episodes in 1931. Had an episode in 1955 where we got to see Daniel Sousa.
Yay!
I'm hoping that continues. They seem to be doing like 2-episode mini arcs or whatever.
I think we both kind of guessed that they may be doing that.
So we're definitely excited about that. We left in kind of a predicament.
Yes.
Simmons had set off an EMP,
Yeah.
which saved the day, but it knocked out Coulson, who is now part LMD, part Chronicom.
Or something like that.
Right, and we know that May is still not quite herself.
Yeah.
We know Yo-Yo's still not quite herself. We know Daisy still seems to think that she should have futzed with time a little bit, even though that's clearly not the right thing. So lots of weird stuff going on there. I hope we get some answers to some of those things in this episode. Now, before we jump in, we need you to do one thing for us.
We need you to hit the thumbs up so you can like this and then subscribe to the channel.
That's right. The thumbs up thing, I think, just helps get us in front of more people that are watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. so that they can see these reactions. But it's really your subscription that helps us as well. And the little bell, I think, notifies you when we drop new episodes. So all of those things help. And if you want to share this video with a friend, even better. Even if you just think we're a couple of weirdos watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and making silly comments while we're watching it, if nothing else, maybe a friend would like to mock us repeatedly.
Yeah.
We don't mind that.
No,
we're okay with that.
Yeah.
We're not a big channel, but one of the things that we love about since we've started these reactions is that you guys are commenting a lot more. We like talking with you in the comments.
Yeah.
Not huge conversations happening, but we love a little bit of back and forth.
Yeah.
We've been trying to do that and keep up with that. But we appreciate every single one of you that joins us on this journey.
Thank you so much.
We're also reacting to DC Universe's Stargirl and to the BBC's Class, which is a Doctor Who spinoff or a Doctor Who related show. So if you're interested in either of those and you've been watching us here on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., then check those out too.
Yeah.
You might like those. And if not, again, good mocking material.
Indeed.
We're down for it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to jump into this episode. We're going to tell you what we think about it, and then afterward you can tell us what you think in the comments below.
Yay.
And as always, if you want the full reaction for the full episode, you can do that on Patreon. We'll put the link in the description down below.
All right.
All right, here we go. Oh, black and white.
Oh, hey.
Are we in for a crime noir episode?
I hope so.
I don't believe in it.
Sounds like it.
But
The
I know
saxophone
history.
gives it away.
I know how the story goes. And when it's playing out right in front of you, it feels like you can't escape it. That fate's gonna catch up to you, tap you on the shoulder.
Hey.
Love that title card.
Yeah.
That day started in a fog. My circuits were crossed up. Color had bled from the world, and I could hear my thoughts pinging around my head.
Oh, there's a blood from you like vision after Infinity War.
I could break those cuffs easy. This was the day Daniel Sousa became the first fallen agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh man. So clearly some SSR names on the other side of that, but first official agent.
I heard enough to know that this day had been knocked off course.
Okay, this is funny because tiki rooms were like a huge thing. I remember my granddad telling me how the bars suddenly everywhere just became tiki.
Yeah, I think there's like a big celebration of like Hawaiian Polynesian culture, just because Hawaii had just joined up.
I hope I'm not boring you, buddy. Agent Coulson, such a pleasure to hear your voice after 2 decades.
Glad you found a spot to hide out.
As am I. But it will be a longed-for privilege to leave behind the S.H.I.E.L.D. safe house and rejoin you.
Sorry, Enoch. We'll have to link up with you later. Right now, I'm hoping you have a way to get a message to the Zephyr. It's urgent.
I can do better than that. I can transfer you directly now that I know the Zephyr is here in 1955. 24 years is plenty of time for a lonely Chronicom to build the hardware to...
Fantastic. Put me through.
Oh,
Certainly.
poor
Stand
Enoch.
by.
It's a similar thing to Coulson listening to Black Widow fighting people in Agents in
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
Avengers movie.
It always gets better, just never fast enough. And some things never change.
Can't hurt to try, though.
Well, it could. If we lose control of the timeline and it goes skidding off the road. So that's not the mission now, right?
Yep. We're the agents of status quo.
Sounds like you don't agree with it.
Sounds like you do.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because you know what already happened.
Well, I mean, Deke was pretty intent on saving his own timeline just so he could be alive, so...
You know, if Yo-Yo is not going to have powers, I'd like to see her use an actual yo-yo just so their name makes sense.
But that makes her sound more like a tick villain. Do you think she can do that? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kinda does. Ugh. Potato Head Man.
I don't think he's going to be Orida. What?
The worst.
You say potato.
You say Orida?
I like Deke's tie.
Oh no. Oh, I can't
Very 50s villain, though, chewing on a match.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, how did she not hear that?
Doesn't look so special.
Her superhero name's not Big Ears, honey. It's Yo-Yo.
But literally, there's nothing else going on in that house. She should have heard a thump.
True. It's a steamy.
Do you think this is Thomas or Percy?
Mavis.
Oh, Mavis was a very useful engine. I wonder if that number meant anything.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Susa was getting jumpy. I just hoped I'd see a familiar face on the train.
Poor Enoch.
The crazy canoe.
Enoch, it's Yo-Yo.
Agent Rodriguez. I am pleased word of my presence has gotten out. Perhaps your call indicates it's time for me to join the team.
Oh.
Sorry, I need you to connect me to the Zephyr right now.
Oh,
Oh.
Happy to connect you.
poor Enoch. Come on. Aw, he's so cute.
It is incredible, isn't it?
Is it?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with May?
Yeah, seriously.
It's time we find that train.
Like, that's the first time I've seen her smile.
Mavis puffed huffily into the station.
Must be exciting.
Percy was very cross.
Fills the days. What are the threats out there?
Russians?
And others. Lying low, biding time.
Here I was, convinced my charms were working on you.
Nope.
This doesn't have to be a big production. Just come along quiet.
No.
I like to be noisy.
Yeah, Sousa. I was gonna say, she's just gonna be there useless or what? Oh.
May I cut in?
There you go. Hey, Daisy.
Hi.
You again.
CIA.
You guys?
Too late for that drink?
Decoy.
Stark size only, huh? Who the hell are you people?
I'm Mac. This is Johnson, and that's Coulson. We're friendlies.
Really? This thing?
Oh.
I think Stark could be more impressed by your flying headquarters.
Our budget's also off the books.
Now that you have this, maybe you can give us something to help us find our missing team member.
There's a bucket of reasons I shouldn't trust you all, but
Yep.
you did save my life.
Yep.
I think S.H.I.E.L.D. has been infiltrated
Yep.
by Hydra.
You got it?
Yep.
Wait, what? How do you know that?
It's classified, but we're familiar with Hydra.
That's when it hit me. Susa wasn't killed by the Russians. He was going to expose Hydra's presence within S.H.I.E.L.D., so they took him out. Who else knew about your meeting with Dr. Linmore?
Only my superior, also classified.
They wouldn't happen to be Malik, would it? Sorry to break it to you. The kid we let live in 1931 had come back to haunt us in 1955.
Yep.
Well, it's easier to let a bad man live than to let a good man die.
That's catchy, and I wish I'd said it. Agent Sousa's sacrifice was an inspiration to others in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Like yours was for the Avengers.
Yeah.
Let's not oversell it.
It's a fact. It's also a fact you got a chance to fight another day.
I did, but if Sousa lives, we don't know what impact that will have on history.
You don't have to do this, Freddy. Nobody calls me that.
Oh, yeah?
I did. In 1931. That was the year my life began. You delivered a serum. I helped you do it. This is Deke. Hello, is anyone there? Impossible. I get that a lot. Get my looks, I go hard in the vegetables. I recall you held a gun on me once. And I didn't shoot you. I shot someone that was coming after you.
Buddy, it's Deke. What the hell?
I'll connect you.
Oh, poor guy.
I wonder if this guy's story means anything.
May, do you feel anything now?
Worried and concerned.
And now?
Oh.
Less.
She's like an ultimate empath.
You're not being overwhelmed by your own emotions. You're feeling.
Everyone else's.
2 minutes.
Now, if this place is filled with weeping angels, they need to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. Although there are no giant statues in LA that could like be
This is true.
like Rio or New York. Because I wonder if that one in Rio is an angel too.
Here it's 2008. Go be a policeman. The Avengers are fighting.
Yeah.
What did you shoot me with?
An ICER. It hasn't been invented yet.
And when are we?
Good question.
Trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
As it is certain S.H.I.E.L.D. will destroy all you have built, it is time to prevent that.
How?
By doing exactly what I say.
Huh. Ooh.
All right, and that will do it for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, Episode 4. What was the title again?
Out of the past.
Out of the Past. So, very different episode this week.
Yeah.
I loved the crime noir vibe.
Yes.
I loved the black and white, the new titles that we got.
The internal monologue.
The internal monologue. All of that was great. I like the resolution of that it was a glitch because of the EMP.
Yeah. But it was, I mean, the color came back when May came into his sight. I thought that was like so cute.
That's cheesy. It was a glitch.
It was super cheesy. Of course it was, but it's still cute.
But no, the only con, and we'll talk about pros here in a second. The only con I'm going to give it is that I don't like this continued notion of messing with the past.
Yeah.
Sousa I get because it can be done without messing stuff up.
Right.
But I don't like the whole Daisy Yo-Yo Deke. Like, you guys are soldiers. You have a commander who's giving you orders. You do what you're told, or else things fall apart.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, I'm kind of like you already. If you guys have been watching, you know that we have been completely unthrilled with Daisy's idea of changing the past.
Right.
I'm not really loving that Yo-Yo and Deke are starting to kind of waver in that direction. It's like, you know, it's like as if they don't know how time travel works in this continuity.
Right. Well, and I get it. I mean, I get seeing the reality of it and feeling how much it sucks. I totally get that part of it.
For sure.
But yeah, it sucks, but that's what happened. And you can't wreck everything else potentially in order to...
Right. You can't change it.
Try to fix it.
You can't change it because you didn't.
Right.
That's it. That's all. It's already your past. You can't change that.
Right.
So.
Although, if they do end up changing things, and they may find that when they get back home, they're no longer in the MCU, You know, and
do you think they'll be in DC?
Given how separated they've been from the MCU for quite a while,
maybe this is their way of
purposeful.
Maybe this is their way of coming back in. I don't think so. I'm just I'm grasping at straws here.
Yeah. Anyway, I just I don't like that. It doesn't feel smart to me for those characters.
So we're gonna. For me, I'm just gonna take it in and hope that the resolution is a good one.
Yeah, emotions are fine.
Yeah,
but they shouldn't dictate your decisions. Yeah. Facts and reality should dictate your decisions. And and I get it. I get the emotional pull of wanting to not see, like seeing Freddy like that was disturbing to Deke, and I get it.
Yeah,
but that's how it went. That's how it always went.
Yeah.
So you're just seeing him at different times. That doesn't mean you get to change it. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, another great episode. I'm still digging this ride through the time stream.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I recognize the song. It was totally jamming, but I was in my head, and I asked Jeff actually in the commercial break if it was a late 70s or early 80s, but they kind of jumped up 24 years.
Remember, yeah,
they jumped up 24 years to 1955. So if they keep up that sort of timing of jumping, then it would be 1979. So pretty close,
or so, yeah,
give or take. So we're looking for late 70s or early 80s in that one. And somebody, please feel free to let us know, because my rock knowledge is not really expansive.
And of course, by the late 70s and early 80s, we know that we already had a Hank Pym. And a Peggy Carter and a Howard Stark are all still involved with S.H.I.E.L.D. Superhero stuff is starting to come into play because Hank Pym's already experimenting with ants.
Carol Danvers is just a few years away.
Right. So we've got a lot of MCU stuff that could be brewing there.
Yeah.
I don't know how deep they're going to get into any of that stuff, but I'd love to see them reconnect with the MCU in a real way.
A real positive way. And
loved that we got to save Sousa.
Yes, that was fantastic.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on
No,
your
it's
comment.
Totally okay. I'm so sad that they left Enoch behind again.
Yeah.
He's so stuck and so sad being there, and it was just very sad to see him. And I honestly, I hope that he doesn't turn evil Chronicom and be mad that they keep leaving him. So
hopefully not.
Cross fingers.
But also it would be kind of cool if he sort of took a more proactive thing when they pop into his timeline again.
Yeah.
If he was like, okay, I'm just coming to you. I'm not waiting for you to call me to you or whatever.
Yeah, here's hoping.
And by then, depending on when then is, he might have more time to get to them.
Yeah, so, he might be able to hop a plane actually.
Yeah, but I loved all the vibe of that, from the crime noir to the tiki bar to the all of that was great. The clothes were great.
Fantastic.
The vibe of it was great. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this episode. But we want to know what you thought. So jump down to the comments below and let us know what you think down there. And again, if you like this video,
hit the thumbs up
and consider subscribing to the channel. We love it when you do that. We're a small channel. We're not. This isn't our day job. We're not doing this all the time, but we are trying to do things that we think you want to see. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. being one of those. So if we're right about that, click that thumbs up.
Yes.
And consider subscribing to the channel. We love that. Okay. That's it for us this week. We are going to be back with Stargirl from DC Universe and BBC's Class. And if you want full reactions, where do they go? Patreon. It's just one $5 subscription fee per month, and you get access to all
of our full reactions.
Of the full reactions. Yep. Yeah, all the shows together. So anyway, that's it for us this time. Until next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye.